So the task at hand is to draw concentric circles. And if you're not aware, concentric circles mean circles that are within other circles. So you can see kind of like a target. I'm drawing circles within circles with my mouse at the moment. And those are concentric circles. So to get that started, what we would need to use the circle function for turtle. And if you're not sure how that works, we can always go to Google, and this is what I want you to do as you're going through the tutorials. Is we're here, and for the hint you can highlight and say, okay, well, it uses an iterator. I'm not sure what that is, but it also uses the circle method. Right? So that we can definitely look up, and if you take a look here and we say turtle circle, it's going to take you to the documentation for turtle. Click there. And then now we can Control F and type in circle and hit enter. This is the function we want to look at, so we click there. And you could see, right? You just say the name of the turtle, dot circle, and you give it its radius. So let's go ahead and try that in our PyCharm. So let's come over here, we got the name of the turtle, type in circle, and let's give it the radius of 100, and let's run that. So you can see here our turtle's moving around, and you can make it go faster if you want by increasing the speed. So we could say something like turtle.speed is equal to, I think we could say fast, I'm not sure. Let's come in here and hit run. No, fast is not going to work, so I think we need to put in a number. Let's put in 1,000. Let's run that. So you can see it happened so fast I couldn't even see it before I clicked onto the screen. So you could set the speed, you could say turtle, but that just has us draw one circle. We also want to use a loop so we can draw many circles. So first let's get our loop going, and let's say for I in range, and again I is a letter that you can, it's a variable name that you can change if you want. You can have it be C for circle, right? But typically we use I, J, and K. So let's come in here to range, and let's say we want 4 circles. So now how do we get our for loop to draw 4 circles? Well, if I run the program, you could see it drew 4 circles, okay? But they're all on top of each other. So we want to change the radius each iteration of the loop, right? And so what we can do is we can make a variable in Python. And so the way you make a variable is you don't say int or anything like that. You just say the name of it, so we can call it radius. We got to set it equal to its initial value, right? It's called initializing the variable. And what do we want to set it to? Well, let's set it to 20. Okay. And so here we're going to make it equal to radius 20, right, by putting the name of the variable. Because when it comes here to the for loop, it's going to come in, it's going to execute this command, and it's going to look to see what value is inside of radius. It's going to find the 20 in there, and it's going to make a circle of radius 20. So I run that, and you can see it did that, and it did that 4 times. But each iteration of the loop, I want to make it a bigger radius, right? So what you can do is right after you draw the circle, you say radius, and you can say plus equals radius plus 20. Let me see, radius plus radius. Okay, so what is that going to do? That's going to make our radius equal to 20 plus 20, and that's going to be 40. Right? And then it's going to make the next one bigger, and the next one bigger, and the next one bigger. Another way we can do this is we can also say plus equals 20. And that's the exact same. This is a shortcut for saying add 20 to this variable. So it's going to say, okay, there's 20 already in the variable radius. Let's add 20 to that to make it 40. Okay, so let me go ahead and run that, and let's see how that goes. And now you can see they're kind of concentric, but they're off-center. Right? But we'll go ahead and fix that by adding an additional command here. Right? So after drawing the first circle, let's go down a little bit. Right? So let's go ahead and t dot right. And let's turn 90 degrees, and let's do t dot forward and move forward, I say maybe 10 spaces, and then we'll do, and I think that's all we need to do, right? And then it's going to come back up and draw the next circle. So let's run that. Ooh, that doesn't look right at all. Right? So how does that go? It's going to make the first circle. It's going to go down. It's going to turn right. It's going to go down 10. And then it draws the next circle. Ooh, that looks weird. Okay, well maybe we need to turn back left and go turn 90 before drawing our next circle. So let's do that, and also let's take away the speed so we can see it happening. Okay. So let's come back here. It draws the first circle, it draws the next circle, it draws the next circle, and it draws the next circle. But maybe we want to go down some more because they're not really evenly spaced. So let's maybe take this down to 20. Let's make it 20. And let's run that. Ooh, so that looks perfect. And the only problem is this line that's being drawn as we draw our circles. And I could leave you to fix that using pen up and pen down in the correct spot.